Hi, it's Keith Bates here, and today I want to talk about an elementary mistake that Satoshi Nakamoto made when he coded up his first release of the Bitcoin software. And the mistake that he made was confusing Big-endianism and little-endianism. So I guess a number of you are now going to be saying, what the hell is endianism? The name comes from Swift's Gulliver's Travels story, where there was an island where the people on the north went to war with the people on the south because the northerners thought that a boiled egg should be cracked open at the big end, and the southerners thought that a boiled egg should be cracked open at the small end. It's an amusing story, and in the computer world it's about the order in which you send data, or the order in which you store data in the computer. And it's all down to the memory structure and the order in which you interpret and read stuff. Now, to put this in plain English, when we write numbers down in the West, use Big-endianism. That is, when I write down $1,000, I write down 1000. The most significant part, the thousands, comes first. But you have to understand, this is arbitrary. Number systems would work just as well if instead of going from left to right, we went from right to left. So you could agree with all your friends that you're going to write numbers in reverse to the way that we normally write them here, for example, in Finland or in England or in America. You could write 1,000 as 0001. And that would be little-endianism, because you're starting with the least valuable digit, the ones, and then the tens, and then the hundreds, and finally the thousands. The reason why there's a bit of confusion about this in the computer world is because some groups go for Big-endianism and some go for little. So if I remember off the top of my head, I think Intel uses a little-endianism in its storage of numbers in memory, whereas other computer providers use Big-endianism. And actually, to make things even more confusing, there's even something called mixed-endianism, whereby you put the numbers into the memory slots, which are called words. This is where you hear about like 16-bit or 32-bit or 64-bit architecture. So the words are in one endian form, but the sequence of numbers is put in the other endian form. And then things can get very, very confusing. So anyway, back to Nakamoto. So what he did was he put some of the stuff in Big-endian form and some of the stuff in little-endian form, and it's been the cause of quite a few bugs and problems in the Bitcoin software over the years. And it also reveals something about Nakamoto's background and computing skill, which is that he cannot, or she cannot, be a programmer with 20 years experience, because they just wouldn't make that mistake in all probability. And therefore Nakamoto is more likely to either be an academic or a hobbyist, and I think that's a very interesting insight into the father of Bitcoin, or mother of Bitcoin. Anyway, hope you found this little instructional video interesting. Leave any questions in the comments below if you'd like something clarified, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.